back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. We are going to make a Christmas cookie video this week. So our first recipe for cookies is for black and white, which are a chocolate cookie. So if you really like chocolate, you're gonna really like these cookies. So the first step with these cookies is to melt butter and chocolate chips together. You need 3/4 cups of butter, which is a stick and a half, and then 2 cups of chocolate chips, which is basically a bag of chocolate chips. So I am melting that in a double boiler over here. So I have my pot with a little bit of water in the bottom and then a stainless steel bowl with the chocolate and the butter. And those are just melting away. Here, don't touch the bowl, it's hot. Be smart. Use an oven mitt. And I'm just gonna melt all of that down until it's liquid and then move on to the next step from there. So that is nice and smooth. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it's pretty nice and smooth, like I said. The next step is to mix in 2 cups of brown sugar and then let it cool. So I'm going to put that in my fancy mixer. And I have made this cookie recipe before, but what I haven't done before is use my new attachment for my KitchenAid, which has the scraper on it. I'm super excited. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works well with this recipe. I'm not really sure how it does with cookie dough or cake batter or anything because I've never used it before. We're gonna learn together. I'm really excited. I've been wanting this forever. Okay, so I'm gonna put the brown sugar in the bowl first, and then I'm gonna add the chocolate and butter. And then we will get that mixed together so we can let it cool. Okay, I attached my attachment. What is it called? Beater thing. And then I'm just gonna see how it goes. Guys, it's scraping the sides of my bowl. I don't even have to do that myself. Okay, so now we just have to let it cool so it's not hot because the next step is to add eggs and we don't want the eggs to scramble before they bake. So just let that cool till it's not hot to the touch anymore and you should be good. All right, I think that is cool enough to the touch. We need to add 4 eggs, 1 at a time, mixing well after each egg. We will go ahead and get started doing that. Now we have to add in baking powder, salt, and vanilla. And we need 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay, so we will mix those in. The last thing to add is 2 cups of flour. And I have that already measured out right here. And like usual, I'm gonna do it just a little bit at a time so I don't make a mess all over my kitchen. Even though I probably will anyway. A little bit of flour on my counter, but that's fine. We'll clean up afterwards. This cookie dough is more kind of like a batter consistency so far. The next step is to put it in the fridge for like 2 hours or overnight if you can. I'm gonna do it overnight just because it's already 8:30 and I'm gonna go lay down and go to bed because I'm an old lady and I go to bed at 8 o'clock. So even though I used that, it did work really well and I feel like it scraped the bottom of the bowl, but there's still flour up here around the edges. So I'm just gonna scrape that down and mix it in really quick. Yeah, this is like a really thick brownie batter, which is perfect because these cookies taste like brownies. All right, so I'm just gonna cover this with some plastic wrap and stick it in the fridge for several hours, probably like 8 hours or so. And then I'll wake up in the morning and finish baking them. Give me 2 seconds and I will be back here ready to bake the cookie. Good morning, I'm back and ready to start rolling out these cookies. So I've got the dough here, chilled, it's really cold. The colder that it is, the firmer that it is, so the easier it will be to roll them into balls. And then we are going to roll them into balls and then roll them in the powdered sugar, and that's what makes them black and white. Let's get started. I'm gonna use a little spoon. It does say that this gets pretty messy, so you can wear gloves if you want to, or just make sure you have a sink close by to wash your hands often. And then don't forget to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit because we're gonna pop these in the oven as soon as we're done rolling them out. Rolled out 2 dozen and I'm gonna pop them in the oven. My oven's already preheated. They do spread out as they bake, so make sure you leave enough space and do like only 12 on a sheet. And then we want to bake these for 12 minutes at 350. So I've got my timer set for 12 minutes and then I'll be back here and show you what they look like when they are done. All right, the cookies are ready. Pull them out and see what they look like. They're pretty puffy right now, but I do believe that they will sink down a little bit. And then they become like this little chewy brownie type cookie, and I freaking love them. They're amazing. So as you can see, you can still see the powdered sugar on them, so they're black and white cookies. I feel like they're a good Christmas cookie because they look like little lumps of coal, and I think that's pretty funny. These are my favorite chocolate cookie that I've ever had, and I hope you can make them at home because everyone who eats them is gonna love them. So they're starting to flatten out a little bit now, and you can see the tops of them are getting a little bit shiny. That's exactly what brownies do, I swear. These should be called brownie cookies. Let me know if you make these at home and try them out because they're so good, and let me know if you like them. Thanks for watching this week, and I hope you're ready for some more Christmas cookie videos coming up soon. Let me know if you have any special requests and I will see what I can do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe or follow me here, and follow me on all my other social media accounts. Talk to you next week.